Hey there, what's up with all you wrestling fans and people and stuff? And look, it's me going live for a seemingly regular collision, AEW collision show. Because honestly, nothing out of the ordinary. You could say is we have Tony Schiavone and Miguel McGuinness on the commentary team, where the show starts off with you know, Darby Allen and Johnny TV. And honestly, Johnny TV, I don't see that much often of. You could say and stuff. And you could, yeah. Another thing is Darby Allin. He went through some struggles with this one. He went through some struggles with this match. Managed to pull off a win anyway, and yep, that's what happened. So I'm gonna go through that right there. So yeah, let's start with that. So yeah, you could say they lock up and Darby gets a waist lock and then breaks and stuff. As you could say, Giant TV calls for a Greco-Roman knuckle lock and stuff, and it quickly turns to arm bars and stuff. And yeah, that's the thing right there. Yeah, the thing about the Greco-Roman knuckle lock is that, how do I say it? Greco-Roman wrestling. That's one of the oldest wrestling techniques to exist. Like, ooh, that's like, yeah, that's one of the oldest wrestling styles, the Greco-Roman stuff right there. Because when you see the name Greco-Roman, that is one of the wrestling techniques that go way back. Man, I would say, yeah, he did. That's like a real old wrestling move right there. The Greco-Roman knuckle lock right there, and it turns into arm bars and stuff. Is Darby manages to turn it into a headlock and then work to their feet and all that. As Darby also gets a side headlock takeover and stuff, which leads to the rest of the match and stuff with TV getting a hip toss, and they move to the mat and stuff for the wrestling with Darby going back to the side headlock and stuff with TV forcing them. TV just forcing to the corner stuff and getting a poke to the eye before he hangs Darby in the ropes and then slides under him before Darby. mm, Darby just backs to the mat for a 2 count and stuff as Giant TV lays in chops in the corner and stuff and then hits another eye poke, you could say, as Johnny goes to the top and then Darby just pops up for a big palm strike and then hits TV with a superplex from the top and stuff. And one thing I gotta say though, that match is I think like Darby Allin, he looked like he went through like plenty of struggle in this match and still managed to pull it off anyway. Because like I don't know, most of the time from what I've seen with Darby Allin is that he gets hit in the back pretty often and stuff, like real often and stuff, and he still manages to handle that anyway. And yep, and that's that right there. Stuff. So anyway, what was that? Oh yeah, TV rolling to the floor and they fight on the apron stuff. Is Giant TV also gets a Russian leg sweep from the apron to the floor as he also misses a twisting leg splash from the steel steps and misses and stuff right there, which allows Darby to go for the top to land a coffin drop on TV on the floor and stuff as Darby rolls TV into the ring and stuff and goes up again and stuff. And I was thinking, like, this match looked like TV was going to win. Like, Johnny TV, I thought he was going to win this match because he looked like he had the upper hand, but then, like, I don't know, like, Darby Allin just had, like, just getting, like, just turned the tables around, you could say, and stuff. As they, hit a spinning heel kick and the start of Starship Pain where Darby manages to counter that with the roll up for a 2 count and stuff. And Darby also gets a springboard coffin drop off the second rope, but TV catches him, gets a spinning power slam. As TV misses the Starship Pain and gets a code red. A code red right on him by Darby Allin for a 2 count, and then Darby hits a coffin drop for the pin and the win right there and stuff. And that's where Darby Allin manages to win the match right there and stuff. And honestly, I really wish that AEW could stop dragging their butt with their YouTube channel because they only show a little bit of the matches, like they don't show everything. And that really threw me off in one video and stuff, like where I thought there were a bunch of swash matches, and that just really messed me up in that one video because I was apparently wrong about what I said, thinking that there were swash matches, and but they're apparently not, and that really messed up one of my videos from like weeks ago. So yeah. So you have Darby having the mic and then calling for a challenger for Wrestle Dream, which you could say this collision is part of the preparation for Wrestle Dream because like Wrestle Dream is like 1 or 2 weeks away from this. You could say as no one shows and then stuff in the process, and Darby says that everyone in the back is complacent and stuff as he says people could make their name off of him. No one's stepping up when he gets to the stage and stuff as Brody King shows and knocks Darby down the ramp back to the ring and then slams him on the edge of the apron, which which you could say is the hardest part of the ring and all that, as King says he accepts and then says just violence and stuff. So yeah, that's where Darby Allin gets his challenger right there and stuff in the process. Is I don't know what was going on here with the Outrunners working out with FTR in that old little 1980s style promo. Like what was that? What was that? I did not. What? I really did not get that. It's like a little 1980s promo they have right there where they're just like trying to be all macho and stuff. Like, I don't know, like Macho Man Randy Savage or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it was a low resolution video of the Outrunners working out with FTR and old 80s style promo. Like, what on earth is like, what on earth, man? Because honestly, I have no idea what the frick's that about. Because clearly, I didn't live back in the 80s and stuff. I was born in 1997. But anyway, yeah, the video they use the 80s transitions in music as the Outrunners face the grizzled young veterans and stuff. Honestly, the grizzled young veterans I'm not familiar with and stuff. I mean, these are one of the wrestlers that are just not booked very often and stuff. Is to get Truth and Drake start by running the ropes, and Truth gets a deep arm drag and tags in Turbo after spinning before Gibson tags in and locks up with Turbo. Is you also get Gibson working him down and stuff as Turbo powers to his feet and shoves Gibson back to his corner and powers up and stuff as they lock up and go into the corner where they take turns with chops and stuff as Turbo whips Gibson to the corner and Drake gets on the top turnbuckle on that to the cushion to cushion the blow in that situation right there as Drake tags in and they double team Turbo and stuff as Floyd gets a tag and they work double team moves on the GUIV, you could say, as they hit a double atomic drop on Drake as we go to picture in picture and stuff. Is when they return to full screen in that situation, is from what people could see in their TV and stuff. You get another GUIV having been working over Truth and stuff with quick tags as Drake grabs an Indian deathlock, but that's when Truth manages to turn it over and Gibson tags in and goes back to work as you could say the GUIV do the bit where Truth is being held on the shoulder, reaching for the tag and stuff right there, as you can say right there. Also just a little reminder is that the Grizzled Young Veterans stands for GYV. That's the thing right there. Yeah, the GYV, Grizzled Young Veterans and stuff is they've been working over Truth with quick tags, and Drake just grabs an Indian deathlock right there and stuff right there. And also, not only that, the Outrunners get a double bicep drop on Drake, and Truth is tagged in and is knocked off the top rope as Turbo is tossed to the floor and stuff. Where you get the GYV and stuff, the Grizzled Young Veterans setting for a doomsday machine and stuff, but that's where Drake is knocked off the top and Truth gets a victory roll and Gibson for the pin and the win and stuff, and that's where the Outrunners win the match right there and stuff. And honestly, the wrestlers that are not booked as often, I'm not as familiar with, of course, because we don't get to see them as often, you could say. I don't know. And also, I haven't been looking at Rampage more lately, and the wrestlers there I'm not familiar with either. So anyway, we get a taped promo from Britt Baker and stuff, where she is going for the AEW Women's title after never getting a rematch to get a title back. Also, yeah, regarding a title Tuesday where she'll be there and stuff, waiting for Mariah May and stuff. So yeah, because the thing is, Dynamite is supposed to be on Tuesday from now on because of a new deal they made and stuff. So yeah, that means I'm going to be going live for Dynamite. I should be going live for Dynamite on Wednesday from now on, which it used to be in. So yeah, that's what seems to make sense to me right there and stuff. So yeah, you get Lexi Nair with the conglomeration of Willow Nightingale coming from Mariah May, but tonight she's going to have to beat Trish Adora, with Mark Briscoe saying that Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly will take down the premier athletes, as he's still coming for Chris Jericho, because the thing about Jericho is that he was trash-talking Mark Briscoe's brother in the process and stuff, and man, yeah, you could tell it was really on right there. Because saying that Jay Briscoe would have had a better chance at beating Chris Jericho, and oh my God, man, you could say, yeah, Mark Briscoe had a little bit of fire in his eyes because he was not having it because it was on. I'm telling you, it was on. It really was. Okay, so anyway, what else were you? Oh, yeah, Lexi Nair with the conglomeration, Willow Nightingale coming from Mariah May and stuff. Yep, that's what leads to Willow Nightingale versus Trish Adora with Carly Bravo and Sean Dean and stuff, with Mariah May being at ringside and stuff, as they lock up and run the ropes and lock up again repeatedly until Willow gets a shoulder tackle for a 2 count stuff, as Adora reverses a suplex and then gets an arm whip on Willow. As you could say, she gets a rear butterfly stretch and then rolls up Willow for a 2 count, as Willow is able to get the pounce. As we go to picture in picture on that right there. Not only that, they return to full screen and stuff as Adora is holding Willow on her shoulders and then hits a shoulder breaker for a 2 count and stuff, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, I wish I would have been able to handle results in my own, like, I don't know, web page or something, but it's not that easy because, like, you have to, like, really pay attention to the details in order to, like, do your own results in a website and stuff. I mean, you have to be, like, really good at handling the details, like, really good, like, handling the details, like, remembering everything that goes down in order to, like, give out results in a wrestling page properly, web page and stuff. I mean, because honestly, I would have had so much struggle with that, to be honest. So yeah, you get Adora holding Willow on her shoulders and hits a shoulder breaker for a 2 count as they battle to the corner, and Willow goes to the second rope for the shotgun dropkick for a 2 count as Adora gets a couple of forearms and a flying crossbody as she suplexes Willow and holds on for a 2 count and stuff. I thought they did real good with this women's match, man. I thought they did. Man, I can tell because, man, I thought they did really good, man. Because I like that Willow Nightingale managed to break her losing streak. Because, I mean, Willow Nightingale was just going from loss after loss, but right here, I guess, yeah, she managed to beat that losing streak in the process, and that's good right there, because it would have been really bad if Willow Nightingale kept losing and stuff, and that would have been so bad. Same goes with Britt Baker, because, I mean, like I said before, it would have been bad if she lost just after she finally came back and stuff, as Adora goes at it again for a 2 count, and Willow, you can say, hits a big boot and follows with a powerbomb for the pin and the win and stuff right there, as Willow Nightingale manages to win that match right there and stuff right there. Yeah. I mean, thank goodness, man. I'm telling you, man. Like, thank goodness. I mean, I really wish this match was a little bit longer, and that's the reason why I feel this collision was just nothing out of the ordinary. Because the thing is, they do good with the main events, but they don't give much time with the women's wrestling. I mean, they do that very often. They do. That's the thing right there. So I guess after that match, Willow may have words. May smacks Willow out with the title and stuff right there. Yeah, Mariah May was on the outside of the rails, the guardrails and stuff, just smacking Willow, and Willow just pulls her over the barricade and just power bombs her on the steel steps, and that's where Mariah May escapes and runs up the ramp and stuff. As Alicia Tout is with the Wheeler Yuta, and he's interrupted as Pac and Claudio show up and stuff. As Claudio tells everyone to leave and stuff, as Yuta says he did everything Claudio asked him and betrayed Brian Danielson. He asked like everything is normal and stuff, as Claudio asked if he's ever steered Yuta wrong and stuff, because like Wheeler Yuta has been feeling a sense of guilt lately of how he's been used by Pac and Claudio and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I got a feeling some changes are going to happen with Wheeler Yuta. Like, he's not going to be with them anymore. Something is going to happen. I just got a feeling that it will happen. So anyway, he asks what Brian ever did for him and gives him the Trials title bout and says he'll always have Yuta's back, as Lexi is with Mariah May and she rants about Britt Baker and Willow Nightingale and stuff. Before we get Christopher Daniels showing up, as he says that she starts these fights backstage so she doesn't have to defend her title. As he says Baker and Willow have a match on Tuesday and the winner gets a title match at Wrestle Dream for May's title and stuff right there. Yeah, after what Mariah May did to Tony Storms right there. And yeah, because here's the thing, like the other time Mariah May beat Tony Storms, and that's why Tony Storms hasn't been in AEW for a while now. And there's some chances that Tony Storms is going to be leaving right there, leaving AEW because what happened, because she did take a pretty hard loss, you could say, and stuff. Right here, we have Wheeler Yuta versus Beef, before Beef gets a drop kick and a series of blows, with Yuta finally catching him and biting his head. As Yuta get a back body drop before Yuta also stomps him in the corner and stuff, and then stomps his head and stuff, just like hardcore professional wrestling stuff, like very hardcore stuff, man, like dirty fighting and stuff right there. Because I guess you could say he was just pushing them into like just fighting really hard. They were just pushing Wheeler Yuta. I guess that's why he's been feeling guilty right there, because there's something on Wheeler Yuta's mind and stuff right there. So yeah, something's going to happen right there. So yeah, this match I really wish was longer. This was just Another swash, man. Oh my goodness, man. This match was just happened too quickly, man. I would have felt really bad if it was this quickly right now, because yeah, you get Yuta getting the hammer and Anvil elbows as he falls with cattle mutilation for the win and stuff, and that's where Wheeler Yuta's, the champion, not champion, the winner of that match right there and stuff right there. Imagine like, imagine getting champion title from a swash match. Just imagine that. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell you, man. So yeah, get Lexi and being with Hook, who calls out whoever attacked his father, Taz, to face him on Tuesday and stuff, right there. And yeah, Wheeler Yuta has been like just feeling a sense of guilt, man. He doesn't like what his buddies have been doing to him lately. Have been pushing him to do this and that. So yeah, you get Orange Cassidy with Kyle O'Reilly versus Rocky Romero, who's also versus Tony Nese and Ari Daivari with Mark Sterling and Josh Woods in the ring, or a part of the ring, you could say, part of the situation, the match and stuff. So you get Cassidy and Nese starting off with Ari attacking Cassidy from behind and Nese going over Kyle and stuff as they whip Cassidy to the corner and stomp him down as Cassidy dodges a double clothesline and gets a double Hurricane Rana and stuff. As Cassidy and Kyle double team Nese, and it quickly turns into everyone fighting in and around the ring as we go to picture in picture right there. As Cassidy has been the baby face in peril, you could say. I guess that's what he calls himself. So you get Cassidy crawling between Aries' legs when Aries sets up for a power bomb and Kyle runs wild. You could say as Kyle gets a knee bar on Aries and Nese breaks it up in Aries and Nese double team Kyle before Nese hits a 450 from the top and Aries covers for a 2 count broken up by Cassidy and stuff. Where you also get Nese being tagged in and Kyle dodging a clothesline and making Nese clothesline Aries and stuff in the process as Cassidy tags in and hits a flying crossbody as he also hits a Stung Dog Millionaire Nese. Ari just gets a clothesline on Cassidy and Nese just gets a shoulder breaker on Kyle and stuff right there. I wish this match was a little bit longer too. I mean, the thing about this collision is I wouldn't call it anything special. It's just, I don't know, just an ordinary collision. That's the thing I would say, man. Just an ordinary collision. Nothing too different and stuff. I mean, just the usual pattern and stuff. Just the regular sunny day or some whatever the hell you could say. I don't know. So yeah, you get Cassidy reversing a pump handle slam from Nese into a DDT as Sterling gets on the apron, and this allows Woods and Rocky to start fighting and stuff as Sterling and Woods stomp down Rocky and stuff as Mark Briscoe shows up and he and Woods fight to the back and stuff. I like when Mark Briscoe interrupts a wrestling ring and stuff or a wrestling match, man. Because I don't know, Mark Briscoe, he really cheers me up. He's really, no, he has that. He's really upbeat, like that outgoing personality. That's what I think, along with his redneck kung fu ability. So yeah, you get Woods fighting to the back as Cassidy nails Sterling with a big punch, and Cassidy gets the beach break on Nesta, and Kyle holds the Airy back with the guillotine for the pin and the win stuff right there. Honestly, I wish this match was a little bit longer too and stuff because, man, come on, man. I don't know, just the way this show is going, it just makes me feel like giving it a 7 out of 10 because I don't know, it's just doesn't feel that motivating. I don't know, it's just something felt a little bit lacking for this collision. I don't know, just it just did. It just felt a little bit lacking. That's what I gotta say and stuff. So anyway, you get Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly winning this match right here and stuff because I don't know, from the looks of it. I mean, from the looks of the video, the length of the video that AEW showed us on their channel, the length of the results, that just tells me that the matches were like very short and stuff. I mean, like I wish I could see AEW live, like on actual TV instead of like them like posting or uploading their matches like a day after. It just makes me wish. I don't know. That's a thing right there, man. It's just because what I gotta say is it's better to watch it live on TV instead of seeing the matches the day after when they uploaded it. I don't know, just because it gives more preparation. That's what I mean. I'm not wrong to say that and stuff. So yeah, that's that right there. So yeah, you get Cassidy and Nese starting off with Ari attacking Cassidy from behind, and Nese goes after Kyle as they whip Cassidy to the corner, stomp him down and stuff as Cassidy dodges a double clothesline and gets a double Hurricane Rana before Cassidy and Kyle double team Nese, and it quickly turns into everyone fighting in and around the ring. As they go picture to picture, you could stay is where you get Yeah, that's where Cassidy was the baby face in peril, like I said earlier and stuff. So yeah, you also get Cassidy reversing a pump handle slam from Nese into a DDT right there as well. Before Ari got caught with the guillotine for the pin and win because Nessa and Kyle holds area in that situation right there. And that's where Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly won that situation right there. Is in the back, Lance Archer is beating up random people until Don Callis shows up and asks if he is still represented by Jake Roberts. As Lance says yes and walks off right there, as Lexi is with Mercedes Monet and Camille, where they're telling Lexi to thank her for everything she's done for AEW, and Monet puts herself over and says with Camille, she's unstoppable in the process. As Chris Statlander, who calls herself Born Again Kristen, again tells them to watch her match tonight right there. Stuff. I really like how they did the animated drawing with Chris Statlander. That was pretty cool. Okay, that was pretty cool right there. I like that animated drawing they did on Above. That was pretty well done. I thought that was pretty cool because that's stuff I need to do again because I used to do that in the past, but I just lost that motivation, that drawing motivation. Hopefully in the future I could like do some drawings for my YouTube channel and stuff right there. So anyway, this one is probably perhaps my most favorite match of all and stuff. And yes, like Hologram managed to continue his winning streak with this right here. Right there. Hologram managed to win this one as well. So you get Hologram versus Commander versus Nick Wayne versus Action Andrade and stuff. Where we have Andrade having a new look and stuff and comes to the ring alone as Hologram and Commander get Hurricane Ranas. Where they are hit with pump kicks and roll to the floor and stuff as Andrade and Wayne run to the ropes with Andrade getting a Hurricane Rana and a drop kick as he hits a tornado off the bottom rope for a 2 count. And stuff is Hologram and Commander take the ring after ejecting Wayne and Andrade before they show their high flying moves, and that's where they are knocked to the floor and stuff. And Andrade gets a dive on Commander and stuff as Wayne and Andrade fight on the floor as we go to picture in picture right there. We don't really care about the picture in pictures. That doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't really make much difference with the results. I mean, So anyway, we get Wayne and Hologram fighting and Andrade joining them so that Hologram can work big moves on both before diving into Commander on the Ram, you could say, as Hologram gets a 450 on Wayne for a 2 count. And not only that, Hologram and Wayne were in a waistcoat, and Commander gets a Tajaras, you could say, on both at the same time. Man, I'm just telling you, this match was really well done, man. I thought this match was pretty cool and stuff. I just wish the matches could have more results, because to me, more results mean more commentary, giving out more what I think, stuff, more wrestling time. Because honestly, swash matches make a video a lot shorter, in my opinion, and stuff, man. When you're reviewing wrestling, that's the thing. So Hologram gets a Spanish Fly on Wayne, and Commander gets a Poison Run on Hologram. As you can say, all 4 are down and stuff. As Hologram and Commander are up as Wayne and Andrade rolls to the floor and stuff, and Commander walks the ropes for a moonsault, and Wayne sneaks in for a roll-up on Commander. As Wayne hits Wayne's World on Commander, and Andrade gets a suplex on Wayne. Some really good stuff right there, man. Man, I'm just telling you, man, like, Hologram, like, when is Hologram going to lose? Like, there's got to be someone who's, like, up to the task to beat Hologram, because Hologram's has, like, weeks of a winning streak. Like, Hologram's been winning for weeks already, man, and they've been booking him plenty of times. I mean, that's pretty cool and all, but I mean, like, it just makes you wonder, like, what's Hologram's intentions with the AEW? That's the thing right there. So yeah, Hologram was getting a leapy kick on Andrade, and then an airplane spin into a Blue Thunder Bomb for the pin and the win and stuff. As Hologram with the Blue Thunder Bomb for the first time some people has ever seen someone win that with that move. Yeah, Hologram's the winner right there and stuff right there. And yep, that's where he continues his winning streak right there. As Lexi is also with Mordos, and he growls at her and stuff as the Undisputed Kingdom show up, and they say they thought he was with them and not Los Ingobernales, you could say. Before we have Chris Statlander versus the Ari and oh my gosh, man. This Chris Statlander versus the Zoe Lane match. Wow, this one went by so quickly. Oh, this was a swash match. This was a swash. It was like 1 minute and 25-second match. Like, oh my god, not even 2 minutes. I'm gonna have to give this Collision a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna have to. I don't know. That's what I think. I think I'm gonna have to give it a 7 out of 10 in the process, right there. So you got Statlander hitting the Saturday Night Fever pile drive for a quick win, right there, and yeah, that's it. Just one move for Chris Statlander to win. Just one move. Man, I don't think that was even a 1 minute. Come on, Chris Statlander. This is why I want the women's wrestlers, the female wrestlers, to fight outside of the ring, like outside, so the match could be longer. I mean, they couldn't take it outside the ring instead. I want to know what Chris Statlander was thinking. I mean, is there like some kind of reception or booking problem or some flaw, or are they just too busy or stuff, or what's going on? I want to know what's going on because what happened here? What happened? Honestly. So you get Monet and Camille coming to the right to have words with Statlander, and Monet sends Camille into the ring. She hits Statlander with the road to Damascus. Damascus, I would say, crossroads in the back before Darby says he has a lot to say to Brody King as he's never pinned King, or he's put him in a coffin but never pinned him and stuff. As he goes to go face to face with King next time, he says that he is the reason King is in AEW because he's asked Tony Khan to hire him and stuff right there. Ooh, and that's the thing. Some tough talk right there. That's like business talk right there, I guess I'll say. So we also get a promo for Emi Sakura, who is coming back to AEW for her 30th year in wrestling and stuff. I mean, if someone's been in wrestling for 30 years, I would count that as a veteran because 30 years. I'm not kidding. 30 years as a wrestler, that is a substantially long time. That actually is. I'm telling you, I'm not kidding. That is a long time. That's like 30 years in wrestling. Wow, man. So yeah, I guess we are told that she'll face Mercedes Monet on Tuesday and stuff. So I guess Emi Sakura is going to win. I'm putting my prediction on Emi Sakura right there in the process, right there. So yeah, I guess our main event is the Private Party versus the House of Black and Top Flight and stuff right here and stuff. I mean, I would expect, I would have expected the House of Black to win, because they're more on the competitive side. I mean, because I know to me the House of Black is more like the Contra unit of AEW. That's how I would describe it. So you get Dante and Zay starting off with the hold, counter hold, whatever and stuff, and quick takedowns for one counts and stuff. Is I don't know, you get Darius tagging in and four men going to the middle of the ring and stuff, having words and throw hands and stuff. If his buddy gets a blind tag, his Private Party dives into Top Flight and stuff, and the House of Black just does a running slide to the floor and stuff to fight with the party, and the house is able to take out the party on the floor as we go to picture in picture, as we also return to full screen. We don't care about full screen picture where all that. We don't care about that. It doesn't matter stuff. I don't know why they bring that up in results anyway. I just don't know why. So anyway, you get Quinn, getting a quick roll up on Buddy for a 2 count as Dante gets a tag in on Buddy, who stays in the ring as Dante gets a flying crossbody for Quinn on the Tajaris on Buddy and stuff right there as Dante, you know, tries to get a leapfrog splash for a 2 count before it's broken up by Zay and stuff as Quinn gets a peel kick and both men are down. Stuff as Zay and Darius are tagged in and Quinn gets an enziguri and stuff as Darius also gets a Manhattan drop, and that's where Zay follows up with a cutter from the top and Private Party gets the silly string and Black tags in and stuff right there. So yeah, Buddy tags in and they surround Zay and stuff and drop him and stuff as they double slam Darius before the house double teams Zay and tosses him from the ring and stuff as Dante gets into the ring and shoves the house into each other, and it's time for each person to get a big move and stuff on the last line of the ring before Buddy jackhammers Zay and Black hits a leaping double stomp for a 2 count and stuff right there. And okay, yeah, Buddy, what was it? Buddy Matthews had jackhammering Zay and then Black. Yeah, Malachi Black hitting a leaping double stomp for 2 counts. So I guess that's where the House of Black win that situation right there and stuff right there. So yeah, that's what happened right there and stuff. I mean, yeah, I guess like some people use PWInsider.com, some people don't. I mean, I don't, for example, because I'm gonna tell you, PW Insider really got on my nerves. I mean, it really did. I don't know, and also something, I don't know, just something felt very lacking and very unmotivating for this collision. I don't know. I guess it's just didn't have much hype or something. I don't know. Something felt missing. That's what I think. But anyway, some parts were good, some parts were bad of this collision. I mean, come on. Like I said, the female wrestlers could have been outside the ring to be, to have a longer time in the wrestling match. That's what I would say. So anyway, and yeah, this collision I would have to give a 7 out of 10 because I don't know, it just felt like something was missing. It just really did. So yeah, that's a 7. This is a 7 out of 10 right here and stuff right there. So yeah, it's a 7 out of 10 right here, I would say. So yeah, and that's all I have to give for you people and all you wrestling fans and stuff. And honestly, I'm really looking forward to Wrestle Dream after this because I'm pretty confident, and I'm pretty confident and I'm pretty certain that Wrestle Dream will do really good, man. Like hardcore stuff right there. It's the stuff that a professional wrestling fan needs. So yeah, this is all I have to give for this video, man. And yep, man, and I hope we get more awesome stuff. I mean, I don't have to hope that we get more awesome stuff. I mean, I'm pretty certain that we will. I mean, yeah, yeah, this stuff delivers. Professional wrestling delivers. I'm telling you guys, hardcore professional wrestling delivers. So yeah, we're gonna get some more good stuff in the future, man, which I'm looking forward to talking about. So yeah, this is Red Boa 97, and I'm here to tell you guys, rock out and be there for Wrestle Dream. Rock out and be there for Wrestle Dream. So yep, I'm signing out. Yep, and that's it for the video. So yep, I'm out. Yep, video ending right now. Yep.